Oh, thank you guys for tuning in, Coach Kizzy, Majestic Life Solution. So I want to talk to you guys about something. This world is crazy. Let me tell you, it's crazy. But listen to this. This what because I get on Facebook and I look at things on Facebook. But look at this. I want you to look at this together with me. Look at this crazy stuff. I don't know how. Oh no, where am I? Where am I? Let's see if we do it like this. How that look? Put me over here. I don't see myself. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna do it like that. Do you see this pond, a lake, whatever it is? I never knew this was here. I don't even know where this at, but it's in Oak Cliff. A dive team is attempting to retrieve several alleged vehicles from the pond at Lake Cliff in Oak Cliff. So I'm gonna keep you updated on this part because I don't know. Let me see. I don't even hear nothing. Multiple, allegedly, vehicles are multiple vehicles in Lake Cliff. Oh, you can hear it if I cut it up. Let me see if I hear it. Oh, that's what so you can't hear it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna do it. Because for some reason it's not connecting to what I needed to connect to. Okay, so we're gonna do this. It's a little ghetto, but it's okay. So I'm gonna store it at the same time. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. I can't find it on my because I'm not even in my Facebook. Go on my Facebook. We're gonna start it at the same time. Okay, where's it? Okay, we go back. So as we do this, as I click here, hold on. We're gonna try to get it the same. Okay, so I'm in my Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna have you pause it. Okay, let me just play this.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Smash.
Don't
I
look at the
apologize
words.
for not being on a few scenes, but I've been kind of extra busy. But we here now.
Don't
We
look
gonna
at
eat
the
real
words
good.
because the words can throw you
It's your
off
boy Smash.
on there because
When y'all
I'm
get it,
letting it talk through
listen to
my
me. For all
phone.
my smashes, if y'all see a scene or see some inbox me, let me know. I'll try to get over there. So right now,
Let me see if I can catch it up.
we're at Lake Cliff off of Colorado, Blaylock or something like that. I think he got some, if I ain't mistaken, I
Hold
think he
on.
got the
I'm trying to catch
rims
it up.
on it or something. So now you see all them boogies. I think they call them boogies. Hold on.
This how I'm doing it.
They're supposed to be vehicles. Hey, what's the name of them? Name is that the boogies? Buoys. I'm live now. They gonna be laughing, talking about me. I'm in Bowie, guys. Yeah, I knew what it was. I forgot. Bowie. So a bunch of all them buoys out here on the day that's supposed to be filled. So right now, this is one they're trying to get out right now. Keep snapping. I mean, not saying the cable snap because you got a mean cable on it, but it keeps it coming loose so they ain't get it. They ain't catching it. Oh, he wants you.
I caught it up.
That's one. I ain't watched Find a Destination either, but I seen the other ones. Oh, that's my bad.
Now I don't have the words because I caught the video. And
They got
ain't that crazy?
out here. Got the dogs out here. You know what the dogs out here for? Dogs gonna go get that car when they get out.
See how I caught it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This big like it was burnt. See, everybody getting back. I watched too much Find a Destination, Bob.
Just think about if he pulled that, they pull that up, and somebody in there.
Because you know it comes super fast. I think I watch too much TV.
Oh, I can watch it on this side. Yes, the second. What would you do
So when for
if somebody's in there?
754,000 times. When
That would be.
Lake Cliff.
What was that? What was that? That was you, Shirley? Oh, thank you. I know what it was. Okay. No, I didn't know things like this.
I don't know what sparked this investigation. I think somebody said they were trying to do a cleanup. I don't know if they meant this to clean it up. Supposed to be supposed to be a pond cleanup. I don't know what led to all this. It's a hell of a cleanup, man.
Sure is. That's good.
But this is the first one, guys. So, like I say, them buoys out there supposed to be one for each one. So, what's going on, Bob?
See, I caught it up and said, morning. I caught that video. Oh, did I? No. And I'm going to fast forward because I'm not going to sit here and just watch because I want to know the ending board. Like, what the vehicle looks like. That's crazy.
And y'all got an inbox me, girl. Go to Smash the Top. It
So,
should be where
what
you
we're
get
going to do, we're
inbox.
going to cut that off because I need to fast forward. Okay, let's see. What they going to pull it with? I'm not getting in that water. Mm-mm. What kind of vehicle is that? Boy. I can't see. Look like a. Now that's been there for a long time, and you would never know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. You would never know what went on with that vehicle. Some people probably put it in there. You don't know if it's a body in there, right? So if it's not a body in there, don't know. If it's not a body in there, listen to what I tell you right now. They did it for an insurance job. I know I'm a little crazy, but it's for real. They did that for an insurance job. Yep. I got paid for the insurance, y'all. I sure did. Oh, they got the dog right there now. Dog don't smell nothing. Let's see. So I actually put two videos on here, you guys. I actually not this video, but another video. So we don't need more of that. Whatever's going on with that. We don't need more of that. I don't know if they're gonna find a body where he's gonna give an update, and then when he give a update, I'll give you guys an update. But my thing is, this what we need more of, and I'm gonna say on my page because I shared it on my page, and I want you guys, if you go on my page, and I want you to share it too, because these two guys need to go viral. They do. They need to go viral because we need more of this. This what we need more of. This right here. You see this? No. I know darn well that it just didn't play. But listen, I'm gonna start the video over. But this is what we need more of. And I'm pushing this video. I'm pushing this video to make these two guys go viral. Because look at this. Oh, they got out the car. I didn't see them get out the car. Get out the car. Look at this. This is what we need more of in the world. And it didn't even matter what color she was. Look how they did that. They carried that lady all the way across the street. They didn't stop her in the middle. They carried her all the way across the street. And at the end is amazing. What is the end? She gave him a hug. That's what we need more of in this world. More love like that. So I want to make this video go viral because that was amazing from what they did. They took their time out of their day to stop to give an elderly woman some help and carried her across the street. They didn't stop. You know, she was going. If she was going, she was going to stop in the median of the intersection. Well, you know what I'm saying, the middle of the road. She was gonna stop there. She didn't even get to stop at the middle and wait on the next cars to pass by because they carried her from one spot where she was. They met her. Listen, they met her where she was. And if you understand, if you get where I'm going, they met her where she was and took her across. So this is the same thing that I want to tell you guys. So if you if you meet yourself where you at right now, listen, if you meet yourself where you at right now, then you can carry yourself the rest of the way. You understand what I'm saying? So what does I mean? What do I mean about carrying yourself? What I mean about carrying yourself is changing things. So we all have flaws that we need to change. But how do we get there? How do we get there? How do we stand up to ourselves? How do we put ourselves in timeout? Because we hard head. We don't want to put ourselves in timeout, but sometimes we need to put ourselves in timeout and study having people to put us in timeout. We as humankind need to start putting ourselves in timeout because just like how I put myself in timeout, I know how filthy my mouth can get. Listen, I know how filthy my mouth can get. So I know that if I know that how my mouth can be, then that means I need to put myself in a corner. I need to discipline myself on certain things that I know I need to change. I know I need to change, stop smoking cigarettes, cigars, and stuff like that. I know I need to change that, and I'm doing something to work on that part because I know it's something it's health wise. You know what I'm saying? It's health wise that we don't look at it like that. We just say, I just need the cigarette. It's a habit. It's a habit. And I acknowledge that I have a habit on cigarettes. I have a habit. I have a habit. And I'm gonna get something to make me stop and I took it once upon a time in my life. I took it once upon a time in my life, and I stopped smoking cigarettes, and then I had dropped everything. I dropped the drugs and everything, and then I dropped from, the drugs. So when I picked back up the drug, it made me smoke again because I needed a boost. And it's for real. You need that boost, that extra kick, and that was that cigarette. The cigarette had me needed. I needed that boost. But you still see a lot of people that don't smoke. A lot of people that don't smoke. And I tell you, this is it's a mind thing. A lot of people that don't smoke and they do drugs. They don't need a drug because sometimes they boost be probably something different. It'd probably be a drink or it'd probably be marijuana. You understand what I'm saying? So with doing substance and stuff like that, you need a kick. But now in my mind, like I have to change that mindset too. In my mind, I have created something in my mind. I created it. It's easy for me to get off drugs, but it's hard for me to get off cigarettes. Why is that? You know? So we have to decide, like, what is it that it is? That's why you have to start acknowledging what part of something that you need to change. And I had to really sit down to myself and acknowledge that the why do I think I need this? It's the why that I had to understand first. I had to understand well, I already acknowledged it. Then I had to understand the why do I think I need this? How can you give up drugs easily and you can't put down a cigarette? It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. And and over the years, our mind creates this narrative of this cigarette. You want to know what the narrative is of that cigarette? Is because we think that the nicotine, or when we're stressed out, when we're going through it, when we need something to calm us down, this what we stored up in our mind all these years. When if you're a person that smokes cigarettes, we store it up in our mind that, oh, I'm stressed out, I need a cigarette. That's what we do. We do that as humankind. I'm so stressed out. Oh, I need to smoke. I can't deal with this. I need to smoke. So that's what we created in our mind. I still have that mindset, but I have to find a way to overcome that obstacle that's blocking me in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to know that we create things in our mind. We create things in our mind, but only way that we're gonna overcome that challenge is to acknowledge it and ask yourself, why do I keep on thinking like this? When I know that it's only a habit that I can get rid of at any time of the day. But I don't want to because I think in my mind that I'm so stressed out. Oh, I need a cigarette. Because that's what we store in our mind. Because we create our own narratives sometimes. Well, a lot of times. We create our own narrative about ourselves. But we don't realize it. We don't realize that, do we? We don't never realize that. Because it's something that we want to do already. It's something we want to do already. So we create this in our mind. So just think about if you drink alcohol, right? If you're a drinker and you're a smoker, what do? You'll smoke a whole pack of cigarettes, right? Because that's in your mind. That's in your mind that I need this cigarette to boost my buzz. That's what you take in your mind. I need this cigarette to boost my buzz because I'm not gonna be feeling it if I don't get this cigarette. Because we create this narrative in our mind. We create our own narrative because this what we created to think of ourselves. This is what we think of ourselves. So when we start understanding that we the ones that create this type of thing, we create it. Because what we think in our mind, it goes along with our actions. So if I think that I need a cigarette because I think I need a cigarette right now, I think I just need a cigarette right now. I think that in my mind. I do think that. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I think that. So I'm supposed to go over here and grab this cigarette and I'm gonna smoke it. Because we create that narrative of ourselves. So when we start thinking differently, and create positive things, I need to store in my mind that I don't need this cigarette. I don't need this cigarette. Sometimes I sit down. At night and I just be sitting there and I be like, I don't have a cigarette. I'm about to go crazy. But because we done stored that so many years in our mind, and it's just a habit that we can turn around. We can turn that habit around if we want to, and that be our pride that gets in the way that we don't want to change that because we think we need that. We don't need it. It's what we create. And look, you see how I'm still looking over because I know where it's at. I'm telling you, if you understand how I understand the mindset, because it is true. Because I'm ready to get off the line. I'm ready to get off the line just to smoke a cigarette, and then I'm gonna jump right back on and I'm gonna talk about something because it feel like it's relief on me. But it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. It's something that I created in my life. It's something. Listen, something that I created in my life about myself. Something that I thought I need. Something I thought I needed. But in reality, if I really reality check myself, I don't need it. I don't need it. I wasn't born with a cigarette in my mouth. Was I? No. We was not created on this earthly land, and we was born into the world with a cigarette in our hand. We wasn't born in the world where we just need this. We wasn't needy. Well, not needy. Take that back. That we want, because it's a different from need. That we want this. It's a want. I want a cigarette, but do I need it? That's the question you ask yourself. Don't say that you're crazy because you're asking yourself this. This is how you change. This is how you change. This is how you create your own reality by giving yourself these questions that you already know. You ask yourself these questions. You have to. Because if you don't, this is a part of recovery. This is a part of your healing journey. By asking yourself these questions. And people say if you talk to yourself, you crazy. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you have to always second guess yourself. You have to always you have to not second guess. You have to actually ask questions to yourself. That doesn't make you crazy. That makes you human. That's what it makes you. It makes you human. If a person don't ask themselves, well, should I gotta go on this date? You have to ask yourself them questions, and then you have to let your discernment. You have to use your discernment on them questions that you asking yourself. So that's how your actions will line up with the questions that you're asking yourself. It's a gut feeling when you ask yourself these questions even before you walk out the house. When you ask yourself, your discernment, your intuition will tell you, it'll give you a feeling in the inside of you that you don't need to step outside that door today, or you don't need to do this. But when we start asking questions to ourselves, we'll start understanding ourselves much, 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 much better. You know how white chicks say, "We like you so much more" when you was them guys. That type of thing. When you start understanding that I like myself much, much better when I'm off of drugs. When I don't have to confine myself to a drug. I used drugs once upon a time. I used them, but I don't have to confine my life into them. But change comes from us. It comes from us. So you see how I'm dancing, because I'm dancing for this cigarette. But I'm just gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna smoke a little bit, and then I'm be ready to talk again. That's just this is my purpose. to talk to you guys, you know, to talk to you guys, to get you to understand what the world supposed to be like. I never traveled. I never did none of that type. I traveled to probably two places. That's it. But the world not supposed to be just you stuck in one spot. You're supposed to explore the world. Create something that you want to create that's gonna be a light that you shine bright that you want to create for your future. That's what the world is about. Well, your life, not the world. This what your life is about. Your life is you want to create something that I know I can be able to travel the world. I want to be able to pick up something and say, you know what? I want to go to Hawaii. That's a dream for me. Hawaii. I don't every other place I want to visit, you know? So you have to when you start thinking positive things about yourself, you'll start saying, I want to change. Okay, so it was something that I want to show you. Okay, so I want to show you this video right here. Oh, Lord. So it'd be little simple things that I want to try because it's my fear. It's a fear that I have in trying to. So this is what you have to start creating positive things in your mind already. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you this video. This is my fear that I don't do stuff like that. And we went to uh whatever park. It was some kind of park where we got these cabins or whatever. And it was a thing that my daddy was probably like he was 80 something, I think. 80, 79, something like that. But we went there. We went there and he got on it, but I wasn't going to get on it because it was too high. I actually went up the stairs and I was afraid to do it because it looked dangerous. You might pop up and, and kill yourself or something. But I'm supposed to let you watch the video. This is something that it's simple, but I fear it. You understand what I'm saying? I fear that type of stuff. Like, look at this. It's an easy thing to do. Yeah. So you see, this is simple. Look, you see them things that she going up. You might plop up and hit your head and die. It's listen. Do you see? And she went on there. She went on there. I'm not doing that, but I want to try it now because you have to get over the fear of things that's gonna block you in life. You have to get over them things. So I want to try that. I want to try that. I want to try that. So when you start coming to a conclusion and say, you know what, it's time for me to actually want to try things that I fear. A lot of people fear change. It's natural. We are human. We're not aliens. We're human. So people want to try some certain things that they fear. But that thing look fun, but I'm gonna have to get on it. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. But I'm gonna get on something look like it. And roller coaster. Oh, but you ain't gonna never get me on that. See my jaw still shaking. I, that that's just you ain't gonna get me on no roller coaster. I'm not gonna do that. I tried it. No, that I do that because I'm I know you're going down a slide and you'll be at the end. I'm not getting on a roller coaster. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. So anybody invite me somewhere, you talking about going to Six Flags, we'll go. I go to eat and walk around. But don't let me stop telling the story. I will get on one ride, and that's the water ride. Whatever that ride called, you go in the river, it takes you up and it splash the water. That's the only one I get on. But anything else, I tried it before and I'm not getting on it. I get on it all day long. You can tell me it's fun. Yeah, it's fun to you. I'm not getting on a roller coaster. Do you know they slung somebody out of there before? And if you remember, let me tell you, because back in the day, my mom and them had stories too. Because once upon a time, they was our age, and they was our age and younger. So do you? I don't know if you recall or anybody recall, but the Ferris wheel at the state fair rolled out in the street with people on it. Do you think I'm gonna get on that? No, but I don't tell somebody to change, and I don't want to do that. But I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get on the Ferris wheel, and I'm not. And I got on a ride at the fair. Oh, I got on a ride at the fair. I did. I got on a ride, and I passed out. And I never thought I could. I never thought I would could be a person to pass out, and I passed out on the ride. But I woke back up. But I passed out. Cause at the fair we was having fun, and I thought I was big and bad, want to get on these rides, but I was so scared. But it's well, I would rather get on some rides at the fair than at Six Flags. Why? Ask yourself why. I'm gonna ask myself why. Why? Because Six Flags rides take a long time to end. The fair they trying to make their money. You ain't gonna be on there but number about 10 minutes. The fair seemed, I mean, the Six Flags seemed like you on there for 30 minutes. Started screaming. That's why I say everybody has different things that they want to do in life. Like, I don't mind, like, I'm not going to get on a ride at Six Flags, but I want a bungee jump. Listen, I want a bungee jump. I want a bungee jump, skydive, because I'm controlling it. I want to get in a hot air balloon. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, I don't be talking about no more channel sometimes. Sometimes it's just the things that you want to experience, and the only reason I talk about these things because I want you to reframe your thoughts. I want you to reframe your thoughts. So that's why I get on here and I talk about it. It might sound stupid to you, but it's actually helping you. It might sound stupid to you, but it's actually helping you because I want you to reframe your thoughts. This is what I'm doing for people that actually want to actually change. I want you to reframe your thoughts. But some stuff like that, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do. Now I didn't tell you to get crazy with stuff. Now I don't want you to get crazy with stuff. Oh, another message. Another message. You know. So you know how you know how the like if you watch a movie in some movies that you watch and you say and some of the men be on there saying the pool guy took my woman and stuff like that. So now you don't have to worry about the pool guy anymore because they got something that's why I say a lot of things that's why you have to actually start creating something that you want to do in this world because it's a lot of things that's taking over what jobs that you have that we have been doing all these years. See how that pool thing is cleaning the pool? So you have to understand that they creating a whole lot of things to kick you out the bunch. So if you know that it's money out there for everybody, listen, but just get it in the right order. It's money out there for everybody. Look, this thing is cleaning the pool. So that's one job that's taken out. They got these AI robots that took 400 people jobs away in at what's that, FedEx. So you just got to understand, like You have to want to do something for the, to better yourself. You want to do something that to better yourself. You don't want to sit there and not better yourself, because everybody deserves having a good life. Everybody deserves having a life that they desire. But how you gonna get there if you're not willing for change to change that situation? You have to be willing to change that situation. You have to create something. And for me, I like to start from scratch. The easy way out to me is like when people start getting loans and things for their business. I rather start with I rather start if I open up a restaurant, or if I open up a clothing store, or if I open up some kind of store, I rather start with $1 in my register. I rather start with $1 in my register, so I can know that I actually created this. I actually own this legacy that I'm creating. I actually created something that I can leave to an individual. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the mindset that I want people to be in, to start creating something in their mind and start fulfilling it, and it turns into purpose. And especially if you're helping somebody doing something, it turns into purpose. If you're not understanding or not, it turns into purpose. So whatever thing that you want to create, make sure that it benefits you, and that it's going to turn into purpose. And make sure that you pray every day and give God his glory for even creating you. Amen. For real. But I have to go lay down and smoke a cigarette. So, you guys, if anybody didn't tell you today that they love you, just know that I love. If did nobody tell you today that they love you, just know that God loves you, and so do I.